What was the question?
Is who are you? Where are you from? And what are you doing?
This
there?
is Adam.
Hi,
I'm
Adam.
Golan. We form Boom Picture Company. I'm going to say that again. Boom Picture Company. It's very important. We are producers from Los Angeles and New York, as he said, and we're here in Utica making a movie.
What's the movie called? And it's a feature, right?
It is a feature.
It's called Falling.
It is.
It's a romantic drama.
So, you guys are technically entrepreneurs. Really quickly,
Yeah.
how did you end up being entrepreneurs, and did you want to do that from the get-go?
I had to invent my own job in life, basically. I didn't, what's the word, fit into the mold of, tried a lot of careers. Had people paid me to do stuff for most of my life, and then I always seemed to either get bored of them or they got bored with me. So I knew my place in the world was one I was going to have to carve out myself. Luckily, I'm from good stock, pretty decent on the eyes. Got a way about me, bedside manners.
Handsome.
So we start, I think when you start your own business, when you start your own company, you start your own adventure, it's good to have somebody riding a shotgun that knows what they're doing. So I met this guy right here. He's my personal mover and shaker. He's the answer to all my questions. This guy right here is the man with the plan, and he has been blazing a new path in unknown territory for both of us, and it's a life of excitement and fun and challenges. I feel like this working for yourself, the only way that you're going to get there is doing it yourself. It's all up to you. There's no boss. There's no anything. So if you want to take a lazy day, take a lazy day. You're in charge. You're just not going to get paid, and that's your fault. And it's scary, but it's also so rewarding and fulfilling, even on the bad days.
Yep.
When I'm next to this guy, it's all worth it, and I couldn't do the whole starting a business without you. So thanks for helping me find a place in the world, man.
I love it. And for me, when I was in the Army, I discovered I don't really like taking orders, and it's the wrong place to find that out.
It's a rule breaker.
There's something about authority that I just don't necessarily get along with all the time.
It makes him throw up.
Yeah, so I realized it's just more of a heaving thing. But I realized that I kind of got to get to a point where the decisions are on me. And it's like what he said, is risk versus reward. If I make the decision and it doesn't work, that's on me. As opposed to, if something doesn't work at my office, I'm still getting my daily rate, even if I may hate my life.
Check your Facebook.
Right, yeah, exactly. Go to the bathroom for 2 hours in the middle of the day.
You do that anyway.
But at least now it's my decision.
Now you don't get paid for it.
Yes, exactly, yeah. So that idea of risk versus reward, if I want to move something forward, if I want to push that football forward and I want to gain that yardage, it's up to me to make the run, not up to me to wait for the coach to tell me to do so. And what Adam and I did is we've been working together for many, many years, but we formed this particular company we figured this out, about a year and...
Year and 2 months.
Year and 2 months ago. Within that year and 2 month period, we started off, even though we both had careers at studios. He was at Warner Brothers and he worked at Paramount. He's wearing his Warner Brothers hat here. I used to be the director of development at Marvel Studios. We both had careers before this, but when we put this thing together, we had to take a step back and start from scratch, obviously with the context that we already built up. And we were able to take that and within a year and 2 months, build ourselves to the point where now Oscar winners are asking us to write scripts. Former studio heads who have access to anybody and an unlimited amount of wealth are asking us to write scripts for them, and we're producing projects with up-and-coming superstars in a town that's doing everything, to help us get there. That's something that in a year and 2 months, almost unheard of, and that all is because we decided to pick up the ball and run with it ourselves.
You guys are obviously very supportive. I'm trying to figure out who's in a good team. You got to have the hacker, the hipster, and the hustler. So if you are. Who's the hacker, who's the hipster, and who's the hustler?
Hacker,
I'm gonna switch,
hustler.
I'm gonna switch it up.
I will be damned if I'm the hipster. I'm just not a hacker or a hustler.
Oh,
that's
how tight are your jeans?
That's
Wait,
crap, Ryan.
I don't
think that's true.
I'm gonna switch it up. Here's the three that we like to say: the minder, the grinder, and the finder.
So explain.
Okay. No, I'm none of those things.
Hang on a moment. The finder is the person who goes out and finds the material and finds the money, right?
Yeah.
Adam is Mr. Material. I think we're both.
Oh, I'm a grinder.
We're both materials. No, that's the finder right now.
That's it. We're in the finder stage.
In terms of money, we both kind of equally split that role, right? Then there's the grinder.
If not equally split the money.
As far as he knows. So then the grinder is day in, day out, non-stop work. Okay, everything that we do, whether it's putting together locations, putting together the crew, rewriting the scripts, whatever it is, it's the grinder, day in, day out. Then, and that also equally split. You ready for this? You're gonna love this. Then we get to the minder. right? And in terms of the minder, that is when we are actually in the process of working. We are sitting on a script, we are shooting a movie. It's the person that says, here's the timing of it, here's the schedule, here's what we need to get done within this period of time, and make sure we stick to that schedule.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Get to your interview, man.
Thanks, man.